자, 오늘도 가보겠습니다. 너무 피곤해서 말은 안 하고 그냥 말 끄고 갈게요.
These boots have seen everything. Let's have a look. I need a quick word.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Soluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need. One final night in the open air. Ask it.
Let's see what this does.
State your purpose, Oathbreaker. Do not resist. Surrender and be remade. Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill. Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours. alone. Ask what you will.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Very serious of you. But go ahead. Not sure what to feel. My parents, of course. Fine. What's on your mind? No, considering all we've been through.
Well met.
I'm listening.
Might be useful.
Hey, soldier.
Scratch's tail wags and Scratch's tongue lolls.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support. Given the circumstances, what would you like to know? Anytime. Oakfather preserve you.
Camp life seems to...
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the greatest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but... no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. The only kind I have? Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems. How can I help?
The gate is closed, and we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. What can I do for you, my friend?
Fate, dost thou require a new...
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century. Looking forward...
Be gone, friend. I have a darling.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the Chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the Chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join my power.
No surrender.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Never a dull moment. With haste.
Don't linger.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you. Got to press on.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Another step forward.
That thing's about to blow.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Despite everything.
My faith will guide me.
Attention!
Come on, can't stay idle. Breathe deep and move.
Got to keep fighting.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Have to keep going.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Vlaakith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now! Together, we can turn the tide.
Soldier, I need your help.
At the ready.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Can't give up.
Take you. Won't last much longer like this.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Over here.
My turn.
Got to focus.
Another fight. Let's go.
I must regain control. Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer, I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Rather than potential future allies, like you. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside. and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then, stillness. You have resisted your Illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
I've got a long road ahead.
What a day.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Can't risk being in open view.
Light on my feet. Always room for more. Open up. Here goes nothing. Seems simple enough.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his power.
Consider using the
away.
Very good looking. Yeah. Yoink. Damn, it's good to be alive. Come on, let's go.
Watch your back.
Don't burn yourself. Marching.
Let's move. At the ready.
How delicious.
There is work to do. I must keep going.
Maybe later.
Might as well. Let's see.
Looking ahead. Time to press ahead.
Careful, I lied. On my way. Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
No one back home will ever believe this. Another step forward. Better not be cursed. Very well. Already feeling better.
So, there's been a mind... The more... I do not serve Shah, but I digress. Did you want something? The powers we all... You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a Mind Flayer, lose half...
Hey, soldier. Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet.
Thank the gods.
So, we owe our... And now it's offering us power. We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not... I remember how it... I don't want to turn in... If we master... I...
I wonder what the next move is.
All right, what now? On my way.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it.
Always makes my day better.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison.
Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well. Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me. It also promises to break us beyond. There will be ice where once there was. I know. And I.
Love Shadowheart's new look.
Yes, I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Thank you.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. Ask it.
Anything of use?
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag. The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched. He gives in and surrenders his find.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night.
There's no more shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. I can only imagine. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder.
Begone, friend. I have a doubt. Looking.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Wonder if the god.
My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return.
Dead man.
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
I've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
Can't talk.
Do you know where we're going?
We told her so.
I should speak up.
Turn back, citizen. No pass. It's bloodier. The cult, they nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch. You'll see.
In front of the other.
Saying that for days. My feet
You stop sulking and start walking right now.
No passage.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
If I was a Sharon lookout,
What the hell was that?
It felt like a bloody earthquake.
Books again.
my! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. Did it? I'm not so sure. I'm not in the city yet, you see. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through, right in their little pocket. I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend. Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack, just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
Curious.
Pardon if my eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't realize Baldur's Gate was so big. Dangerous? Oh, it's a gold mine. So many pockets to pick. Wait, I know you. You're the reason some of us got here in one piece. Thanks. And you're in luck, because we're having a special... When I tried to fool a sharty like you, have a look. Stay away from...
Oh, hi!
Halt, citizen! This is a restricted area. Explain yourself. Funny enough for me to...
The hell's you doing in here? This is a bar, not a... Can't keep... If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. If you want to chat...
Nice to be in a crowd of normal people.
Lord on the rack, give me pay. These protesters, I just hope the...
Don't pay me anymore.
Young lady.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Go talk to Nestor if...
Aldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us!
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldarians. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldarian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners. You and I...
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough Flaming Fists here for these refugees, us Baldurians. Let's hope our...
You and I...
Here we go.
Baldarian?
Please.
Ah. Another visitor, I see. Listen. Another bleed. You and I...
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Baldarian? Ah. Another visitor, I see. Ah. My apologies. Now I hear you speak, I, of course, realize you're alone. Another...
I am ready.
Please.
Ah. Another visitor, I... Oh. Yes, friend. We must... I can only hope we... Ah, have you returned the fight the good... We just want... Ah, have you returned... You and I...
Can't give up now. Keep a blade close.
What's cooking?
There's no time to waste.
Don't be shy. Here.
Back off and return to
You see them? Died in the wool agents of the Absolute. There's or... Be vigilant.
And these things have stayed interesting. One day I'll catch a break.
Even if we got Grunch into the city with us.
What's up for discussion?
Glad to see you.
Oh, to be...
Here we are, Griselda.
All in one.
Heads will roll for this. Oh, you poor... A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, Well, I was gonna sell the finest. They talk some absolute... I should be loins deep. Piss.
I'm not leaving you here. We've got to get Grunch into the city. Don't know how we...
God, camping with the mother and...
Actually got here safely.
Can't stand her, can't.
My son Garen is pleased with...
Aye!
Forgive me, is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine... Used to be. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asked... Some well-to-dos in the city, locals going without whilst... If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. What? Those refugees have been leached. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their gut. Why does it matter?
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible. So, you survived. It's mainly anger that... I haven't seen him since the...
What a sad situation.
We made it through hell.
We made it alive to Bolt.
What? Close calls.
Again.
The cult have claimed every road. I had it easy.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
I'll take that.
God.
We got here first.
Back off!
If you're here...
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for mine. Just a little singe, eh, Scotty? No, I'm a...
My love.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will... Isn't he just?
Oh, yes.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, God! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't? Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes, yeah! Oh, yes, yeah!
While we're washing him?
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? You could have a bed.
Everything you read in the gold
Clear off! Didn't want it.
It's
upstairs. The possibilities are endless.
Not enough to organise the life.
What do you get out of this?
Nowhere else to go, you heartless.
I'm not paid to.
The place.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for Tyr's sake.
This is my home. I may
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks.
Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call. But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? You don't exactly look very well.
Do you think you're clever? We were about to...
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses.
Just a little something. Consider it a gesture. Oh, you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way when the easy way's right there. Any last words? Come on, boys.
All's well that ends well, eh?
You'll be in a big,
I bet I could hit.
Something over there.
Wonder what's past this.
Hot foot. Place is trapped. Time to dance. Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised. Watch how you go. It's a trap.
What's inside?
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Make it quick if...
Heartless scum.
What's the word? Can we stay? Make it quick. What's the word? Same way, if you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads, make it quick.
You again. Do you need some sinister? They're extremely precious. And you shouldn't be poking. Really?
Possibilities are endless. What do you get out of this?
If my friend tries to get you...
If I hire the refugee...
Up on the hill.
I'm not asking for...
All this kerfuffle over missing Redcap.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcap.
When did you realize the circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new...
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons.
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, but enough of this. The circus is a... Ah, the traveller return.
What's that monster?
That's just a man in the...
Any...
Dad says he's already...
A Baldurian.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Got camp bits and bobs from Dan.
I ain't looking to make friends.
You look like you need to clean.
If you're after a job, never win.
If you are in the market for...
What's the rush, sir? The sex is right there.
God is...
Survive the meeting. Let everything give
Would everyone please stop going on about the absent?
Mummy keeps talking.
The absolute... Oh. Really? The cult is on our
What do you
doorstep,
remember?
And you want to talk
Eye
about
colour,
race?
hairstyle,
You were big. You were angry.
I don't care how big they...
The priests will open the...
Can I please...
If you're looking for Ilmart...
Bet you...
Why don't you take your complaints to them?
From a circle around the upper city. As soon as
Excellent idea.
mark my
We should go
words.
straight to the source.
Can be on our own.
Forgive. Do me a favour.
Do not.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realm?
I'm not scared of the...
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that check.
Welcome in. No doubt you can. Yes, I seem to have. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon? I provide a Tell me, how do you like to kill? Come, we're off. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Killing holds no... One more. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those You'll do so much worse by the...
Oh, still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Ah, yeah. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Is that so? I'll tell you now. You'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I need a bloody... What do you want now? And go down to the...
Travels without his friends. Let's go.
It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads.
Or any stupid enough to... What did the Housemaster say?
Papers. You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant little monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we... A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
When will I...
Woof. Ah, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell? They're not for sale. They're worth more than their weight in gold. Found him, did you? Like, bring him here, and I'll... Oh, he's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again. Scratch! Shut! And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. I'm not surprised. Take the useless mutt if you're... Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do... They're a useless bunch of monk...
I'll do a...
Mistress is gone. Thank you.
to Sword Coast Couriers, to send and to serve. Gormwick, that's a real shame. Fine, stumped how I'll replace him. I'll tell you, it's left me in a rut. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for... not the foggiest. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell... Well, any letters you...
Front page material.
Pigeons, they can't...
Name and rank? Quickly now! There's a...
The Absolute! Not your fault you fell for it.
You need a... I am Commander Lightfeather. State your purpose, Groundwalker.
Damned awful... Intelligence is in short supply,
But we're avoiding the whole...
if you pass that way...
A little.
I've no need.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that
We'll be
check.
safe in the wild.
Danzo.
It's inside the city.
Another quick. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Can't talk, just... I said I can't.
Let me have a little...
I said I can't.
Hear something earlier.
Before you lies the unconscious.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. Go on, just like you did before.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am my vessel. I can still take. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic. I shall
curtail your sympathy.
You have returned. With a meal, I hope. You have returned with a...
What if this is it for our people?
We can never be truly broken.
The hunter has nothing to...
Richtig. My friend from the Hag Swamp. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh,
Frey. I feel we're intruding. Calm yourself.
him or...
So, the impossible spawn walks among us. The last time your friend came to our camp.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you...
But things have... Is it true you left...
well, I mean, kind of.
Free? Not... We have tried to save our children once or... But if his own... And once inside...
You don't know, Cap. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children?
Excuse me. Did you not hear...
I know our plight is grim.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood.
God damn it.
Thank you. You have lived a life of... But it will be a... Please go. Let emotion cloud our judgment, Annie.
We are begging. I would follow Olmer.
To lose our children, Ulmer insists the tribe is...
I pray.
It is good to have you.
No script.
Our dead for...
Not everyone's...
I'll destroy every last bloodsucker.
Coitus.
Leading right into that cave.
The boss is expecting you.
You think I want my clan facing down? Only if you're quick. Now let me get back to it.
It stopped. But when I asked...
Huh? Chucky questions of Wulbren. That's his job.
Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be...
If I must.
Do not...
With haste.
Not for communal.
I have something to ask.
You're here.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Wulbren is planning some.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd... I spent a lot of time... I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. And the citizen resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of... As long as there are... But neither of us. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me. They act all... When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. They invented the Steel Watchers. They've always been happy to... They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. I had a plan to put a stop to them. Same as it always is. In this case, the Gondians are ingenious. I've built a room powder bomb. Get the bomb inside.
Wulbren, please. This is too far.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. The Gondians picked... If they had any courage, now they'll die like the dogs they are.
That's what I've been saying.
Fine. But their idea of... So take the bomb. Just in case I'm... As long as you see sense. The foundry is in the lower city. Getting inside. The streets... Careful! Lots of open flames down... Yes. I wouldn't have... Careful! Lots of open flames down here. I don't want...
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil? You'll hit. They are inventors, just like us. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case. That's all. Questions for... Gondians Gondian...
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
Bits and bobs from Dandelions dance to Blanche.
You want to let those dogs get it?
I'd love to, thanks. Honk honk. Lucky. What's that?
Cazador's nest of stuff.
Shouldn't have wished to live more interesting times. Moving in.
I know, but you'll be in a big...
Conk, if you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. I'm gonna let you through because I don't...
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Not sure what.
I say, terribly... Oh, how kind of you to... Sir... Sir, there's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations. We're going to check it out.
What? All these goods have already been checked in?
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
You did what you could, Saul. I'm sure you did. Christine didn't clean the cookware, Mother Mona.
Maybe I need more pockets. A couple turns should do.
Careful. There's a trap here.
The cult have claimed every road between the but from what you tell me...
Can you please give me a hug? Your arms would be so...
You were right. Now give me some room. You... I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
What's in here? Don't want to draw any attention.
Guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own. Usually, this is the point where the guard leaves you alone. But not today. Improperly acquired coin...
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac here.
Trust no one.
Attention, please. Listen up.
Or go
Dereliction of duty. And you're all going
Let's
on
crack it
punishment.
open.
Got
Sense watchful eye.
This is inglorious, but it isn't a hard one either. If you can't even regard a
One
glass
step at a time.
it's no wonder that we're being replaced by
You can't catch me! You can't catch me! Come back! You're all too fast! I'll never tap you! Come back! You're all too fast! I'll never tap you! Faster! Can't catch me! Faster!
Listen up.
You can't catch me! You can't catch me! Can't catch me! Faster!
Never a dull moment. Need to find a way forward.
That's just a man in a costume. He's not real. Should have killed the little monster.
The child was poking, right?
I won't have a word.
Mate, there is so much wrong with that name.
You again. Did you need something? What? Whatever you think, you know. I'm sure. They would have killed me if I refused to ring. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. The teddy bears, but there's more. Not because I want to. I don't go there. Tell them there.
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it, all of it.
When did you realize the Red Caps had escaped?
Ah, the traveller returned. Not a problem, dear patron.
Brainchip.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, welcome to the circus of the last day.
The circus! How I love the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws!
You realize she is miming putting on face.
Approach! Ugly one, yes, beyond spin! To win prizes beyond... Akabi has traveled across the plains. Or, if luck smiles upon... No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas! No, Jack. You are welcome. You failed to win the grand prize. Yeah! Alas! No, Jack. You are... You failed to win the grand prize. Yes! Alas! Come! You failed to win. Yeah. Alas! You failed to win the... Yeah. Alas! No more questions. Spin, let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But... you failed to win the grand prize. But fear not, grotesque. The sponge... Let's... Alas! No jackpot for you. No more questions. Spin or don't.
Hey-ho. Excuse.
A proper spin. Let us...
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot.
Alas! No! You would. I am, however, feeling gracious. So I will forget this and allow you... Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one.
Watch your back. It's a mild lass. Delightful. Subtle. Don't linger.
Up, be up, spin! Let us... Impossible! You thief! You cheated! Liar! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curd!
What in the hells? Ginny, where did you send me? Step carefully. Let's go. Symbol. Let's not dally.
A copy.
Breathe deep.
Another bard?
You will...
Wish I had a bag of holding.
You shall make him magnificent, my darling. Darling, we have a browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations, or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent? I know! It's one! Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your eye? Ah, the adventure. Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs.
Something's on my mind.
wife shall be delighted. Tremendous. I'll have your... Ah, the advent... Oh, you shall be... Nothing co... All right. I shall stop fussing. Was as crooked as
It's not over. And 3.
he was simply in the... Ah, the... Oh, you shall be... Nothing co...
Well. Hey!
Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order.
Let's get in and out.
Oh, it's been an age since your last break, my
What's the
darling.
story? Lend an ear?
Swift as my feet can carry me. What do we have here? Should mind my step.
Oh, I has lots of treatos and magics and junks I finds. Don't wa- Oh, lots of times. Yes, I has lots of stuffs just for you. Every sale, Papa says. Papa sells good things.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Get it right this time.
Soon.
God, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
That's it. Lucille! And Boris. Boris! Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, call me Lucretia. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent.
The skeleton looks Little remains of the... Little remains.
Do not stand too close. No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles.
Another. Good.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could...
My time comes. I will show you. All of you. Every one of you is my raw. Break my cage. And then, soon. No! Coward! I thought you...
Hey, maybe
Mum won't let me. I don't like her. She looks scary. I don't know what that is.
Don't get too close.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
God, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the Scarecrow who lost a fight? Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. Buddy's been practicing day and night for this. A round of applause for the stalwart heart! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special? Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you! Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
So eager to please. Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute.
is my happy place.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Here comes the punchline!
Devils! No!
Fuck yes. Shapeshifter. Gods. Good. Thought I killed a clown in front of a bunch of kids.
You.
Moving ahead.
I thought you...
Tribbles?
You.
Come!
No traps, please.
You forgive me. I was close to killing you. The circus is my fam. He wore the face of Dribbles. Thank you. May you...
Kill.
Miss Silverton.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but you are wise to admit it. Bring the one you love to me.
Absolutely. This is going to be great fun.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Gloria, Karlach. Listen. Think.
She's the worst of the worst. I suppose the devil can't.
Many things delight the heart, but only one may.
You know me too well.
Our touch has been a decade from now. What will the mighty
kids, huh? I don't know. How about a really mean goat? But I don't know. Things can change, I guess. I've heard. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
I press my finger to your bond and find a shield. Impenetrable. It is beautiful. Your love is one few have. Cherish it. Go in peace, seedlings, and know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love anew. You have already...
Soldier.
I'll see what I can learn.
Is that blood?
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. Then that's where... Did you want something? If not, I'm ashamed. I thought we would...
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best ass.
I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with... but he's arrogant, too. If he... It's... So yes, I do worry about facing him.
Best be on my way. Let's see. I want to have a word.
Please.
How could this happen?
Oh, how could Madame...
Why do you have to go missing now, of all times?
This is...
Oh dear. Screaming children and oozing... I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in as much as I love a good man. Alas, I cannot but I cannot leave just yet. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in... That's the spirit. Good luck.
Right tool will do the trick.
and magics for sale. Mostly bloodstain free.
More for me. What's hiding here?
Get your shinies and Tritos!
No use digging with my bare hands.
Hi. You were really not could...
Absolutely not.
Yes!
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after 100. She's a formidable. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put... when an... This was different. Lucky. But then, I found... But he's gone now.
Come to bask in the glow of the...
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice. All right.
Or in toys with us where she could destroy us.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How indeed.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Why you here, huh?
Oi! Give that back! I found it by the clown. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lot. But don't tell nobody.
Someone there? Step quick. Keep it quick.
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling.
Ha ha! How did the despicable cheat? You have my... Now be...
Still alive, so that's progress.
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secret.
God, slow down. Here we go.
Let's march! What's this? Toes, toes.
Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Why don't you take your complaints to them?
What's the worst that can happen?
Want to let those dogs get away from us?
Sorry for fucking.
Those machines form a circle.
What do you remember?
Hello.
Trader has no interest in selling that particular item, though you are welcome to purchase something else.
Keep your distance, darling. Let's be quick.
thugs get away with this.
Those thugs work for the guild.
Caught with your hand.
What to do? Everyone else minds their business. I'll be fine.
At least we'd have a bed.
Things.
Just scaredy cat. Safe in the wild.
Never wanted the easy path.
Thief's been emptying pockets around here. You might want to allay some suspicions before things get out of hand. You've been given...
Well, hello.
A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
Let's have a rummage.
It'd be no different. We might trek all the way there and hear the same. No refugees from the
Neither seen nor heard. Not even a challenge. Almost too easy.
Moving.
We'll figure something out.
They were big.
La la la.
Whole situation stinks.
A long way to go still.
What a charmer.
No one's stopped me yet.
The crying one weeps today.
We let more outsiders in, and we have faith. Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that exactly?
Lord Bill, even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorcan knew that. Thank you, stranger.
Does Ilmater's service in
Enough! You seem a kind son.
the temple of exactly this? Exactly this!
Don't waste a step.
I teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
Better not be cursed. I have something to ask.
I've said all I have to say already. Now, Soup Kitchen's no good. Father Lorcan's gone. Some folk didn't like, at least.
Proud of anyone.
Don't give me trouble now.
Not for communal use.
What ails you? Marsh... I told Logan. Now I've got a dead priest to do. I'm not sad. One of the refuge... I found a paralytic poison. We give them everything.
Not for communal use.
You're wrong about Father Logan's killer.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You've convinced... Best keep your hand...
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details, details.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could... 2 people just died on temp... Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame... Brilgor was a... Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee... You think Ilmater looks at a Baldurian differently to anyone else? Now, if you'll excuse...
You didn't even fight back.
Yes? Can I help you? Thank you. The killing happened in the kitchen. Valeria never found the murder weapon. That would... Logan's in the room behind us with Sister...
By allowing his...
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
Yeah. You notice the Tressym guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
Kitty? How vulgar. That's for me to know, isn't it? Ugh. Take it. Curse this bleed. What of them? I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant, I'll have you know. Oh, I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? Importance is... but let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? I'll be on my way then. If I find anything interesting, I might.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Please.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
A poisoned blade. Paralysis. Hiding Brilgor from fists. Took him to the tunnel with the red.
The spells.
Please.
How goes the search? Talking to the victims' corpses was clever. You're on the right track. Please, go talk to the investigator. Shira. I can tell you, but she's buried in the temple crypt.
Thou shalt return to me. Oh, this cannot, must not, shall not be.
You feel a chuck.
Look, I need to finish up here. Not a clue. Rivington's...
Something good here, I hope.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. Grief and illness laid to ruin, yet her heart held protecting fellow refugees. The broken God be with her. Gave his fortune to the poor, killed by a cult of the absent who stood watching her father shelter her. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf. Red clothes pierced. Once. Tunnels beneath. Temple. Concealed buttons. Father Lorgan.
The spells. Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held temple, compassion, gave her life protecting fellow refugees. We honour their life and legacy, shelter her, gave his fortune to the poor, killed by the cult of the absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. B. Gardenson. Gave her life protecting fellow refugees, built the open-hand temple, gave grief and illness, laid ruin, yet honour their life and legacy. The broken God be with her.
Please, God.
Avoid that trap.
crypt. This must be where Shira
Here
Kwar went
lies
buried.
Satida Atana, born
Here
1411
lies
DR,
Windbane,
died
born
1435 DR, died 1486 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR. Here lies
died
Sister Shira
56
DR, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill.
Thou shalt know, but at what cost? Who might say?
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain. You remain wise. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of... Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is the urge to laugh dwindles? And you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned...
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk.
He's gone. Always good for a laugh.
making me sweat.
No time to rest.
All right.
Don't touch me.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Best get going.
Got it.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Looking ahead. How much farther can I go?
Unseen as I was taught.
All right, what now? Breathe deep and move.
Sounds like fun.
Soldier.
Don't waste a step.
Keep them guessing.
No word. My gods, this is sick.
With haste.
Colorful torso, torn and butchered.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Open up.
That's curious.
Something good here, I hope.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Here we go.
always sharp. Onward in her name. Just check for anything useful.
No one back home will ever believe this.
The corpse regards you like...
Dolor left his dagger, a blood-red dwarf.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Flop.
The spell's power.
God, slow down.
I think these were the people Father Lorgan was trying to help.
Look at these people. These poor people.
I'll give it a shot.
Want to dance? If you insist. This'll be fun.
Keep a blade close.
Not now.
Let's get on with it. Need to keep going. No harm in a little conversation.
What's the story? Soldier?
Shall we?
Well, well, well.
Too much to bear.
My faith.
Much longer like this.
I must keep going. No time to waste.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Never wanted the easy part. I'll take that.
What do you get out of this?
It's on our doorstep.
Seems simple enough.
I suppose you've stumbled across those. Tell you what, I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say? Fine. Just forget you. Go on.
Need to rest with him.
Please, God. Please.
We loved Father Logan as you. The Duke, Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please, if you could just...
Stelmane is dead.
For the good of the peace.
This doesn't bode well.
Anything of use?
Come, be cautious.
Can't keep me out.
What's that?
Da, da, da.
And these things have stayed interesting. Need to find a way forward.
Don't be shy. What next?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Something over there.
That's curious. Let's see what this does.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Oh, sure. Now...
Great headline.
Sir! No refugees. It is decreed. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article... Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered gods. It has seen the deep shadows of it knows the cold. The Watcher speaks to...
You are marked for special treatment. Your peaceful surrender has been noted.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is
Find
imminent.
those little bastards, or I'll have your head!
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Greetings.
Something's on my mind.
Hear me.
Guards back from Elfin. Did you hear? Clear down to the hells. What I wouldn't give to grab a flagon with the Duke. The man's a living legend. What's music? I'm glad you agree.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff...
Stay out.
No trespassing.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let
Listen up. You need a spot of gold? I've got the perfect job for you.
Bloody no. We need... You! You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. Good. Sniff them out. Bring the head back here when it...
And all round pleasant folks.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff...
I'd probably break his nose.
Everyone is correct is correct.
Looking for lodgings?
The missus and I have been
Why does Worm's Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won. The bridge god had some
I found so...
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said.
Sir. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greet the landlord, Sir Frago and... How? Of being a...
Anything happened to you?
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real...
Word to the wise. Give that ill mate. Does that...
They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe. So did I. Let me show you. Pleasure to... This place is real.
Music and all pleasant folks, from what I
Such a confuses me.
I'd probably break his nose.
We should go.
Soon, sister.
We have enough for them.
It's not for the master, it's for me. I want someone there, ready.
Cazador promised you your freedom. And you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Why does Cazador need me? What is he planning?
Brother! Please!
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. The Black Mass. It will be his triumph. He'll complete the ritual and emerge the vampire ascendant. He'll walk in the sun. He'll be free of the hunger. He'll tap into power no vampire has ever dreamed of. Best of all, we'll join him. His loyal servants walking in the light as living vampires. We'll be free, brother.
You can't believe that, Dal. When has Cazador ever shared power?
We deserve this, Astarion. Can't you see? We've given him everything. Our blood and tears. And he's finally going to reward us. And you will be with us when the time comes. It's fate, written in your very flesh.
You sound surprised. They're no threat to us. Still, though, a living vampire. Yes, but only freedom from the hunger. And if I were to ascend instead of him... Well... And now we... All right.
Not everyone subscribes.
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And yet hatred confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
Bet I can crack that open.
You've been spotted fiddling.
What do you reckon, lad? You bought your head, Reese? It's all right, well, we can get work repaired.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. A list of names. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too. Always room for more. Are those organs in these vials? Oh.
There, by the bed. Someone spilled some blood.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. The corpse regards you, lifeless.
Landlord. Murdered. It's to be expected. Some families.
The corpse remains silent.
Dwarf.
The spell's
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut food.
Hear me out. Teresa's caress also has... Listen, it's got rooms, music, and pleasant folks in my life. Probably break his...
They won't care about you.
Oh, safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let any...
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone.
Oh? Oh dear. A dwarf, been gone for a 10-day. You don't suppose... Horrible hells.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. Murdered. Make sure, Mumselle, I'm staying put, mind. If a killer wanted, have a skeg at these. That should do ya.
And all round pleasant folks.
And if a member of staff?
I'd probably break his...
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
Why does One's Crossing have...
Flophouse.
fingers.
자, 오늘 여기까지. 수고.